Welcome to One or More a Day with Ryan Guerra, where I try to tell as many jokes as I can about today's news. So let's get started. The Major League Baseball team Cleveland Indians has decided to drop the word Indians from its name in an attempt to move away from its racist past. When pressed, the Cleveland baseball team said it had nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. Rather, it just didn't want to be known as the team with the longest World Series win drought. In theme park news, Disney World announced it will no longer digitally add masks into maskless parkgoers for the souvenir photo, because nothing's more thrilling than capturing the moment you catch coronavirus. In medical news, retail giant Walmart plans to administer the coronavirus vaccine after approval from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, because if there's one thing Walmart knows is most of its customers look like they need to be vaccinated. At a recent Dairy Queen, it was reported that nearly 900 customers paid for the person behind them in the ultimate pay-it-forward example. Walmart intends to smash that record with a new campaign that asks, "Would you like to pay for the coronavirus vaccine for the person behind you?" President-elect Joe Biden, or Amtrak Joe, could return to the nation's capital for his inauguration ceremony by train. Yes, the Ethics Committee looked into it, much like Ivanka Trump's tweet promoting Goya, but concluded that no matter how much anyone promotes Amtrak, people still won't ride. Disney just confirmed the 80-year-old actor Harrison Ford will return as Indiana Jones for his fifth and final adventure with the franchise. The movie will feature Ford as the globetrotting archaeologist, taxiing a small plane around LAX trying to find the runway. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. At a recent investors meeting, Disney announced a slew of new shows and programming, much from the beloved Star Wars franchise. However, even with all the new programming and recasting of old characters, the stock didn't jump until it was confirmed that Jar Jar Binks is still not returning. It was recently announced that Joe Biden intends on breaking some record by administering 100 million shots in 100 days. However, on a recent Coke binge, Don Jr. said he already broke the record by having 100 million tequila shots in 100 days. Jay-Z announced the launch of his very own cannabis line called Monogram. Coincidentally, it comes on the 20th anniversary of its first bud. In medical news, it was announced that a baby had been born from an embryo that had been frozen for over 27 years. So little warning, bachelors, the next time you break up with your crazy girlfriend, you might want to check the freezer. A recent study determined that 1 in 5 Americans get hurt by decorating the Christmas tree. And it's not what you think. It goes something like, "Bitch, you tell me one more time the Christmas tree's crooked, I'm going to hurt you." Most people are celebrating Hanukkah for the first time this year, including me and my family. In previous years, the thought of celebrating for 8 days seemed impossible, but ever since the pandemic, 8 days seems like nothing. Finally, it was announced that Joe Biden was Google's most searched person for 2020. Seems like nearly half of all the searches came from Joe Biden trying to remember who he is. And that's our show for December 14th. So I hope you like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you tomorrow.